Ford Dealers of America, who sell and service Ford cars and Ford trucks, present Burr Tillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players, with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
Fran! Yes? Fran, come here, look what we got. Look.
Looks like a document. Shall I guess? Or shall
Document.
Not a summons or anything.
No.
Well, then let's open it.
I wouldn't be happy if it was a summons.
Well, it might be for you.
Ollie, come on, look what we got.
Oh, how wonderful.
Ollie! Oliver!
TV.
Oliver, lad. Oh, where's Ollie? Have you seen him?
I haven't seen him.
Ollie!
Emperor of Puppetlandia. What's that?
I don't know, it's a place.
Grand Duke of Soundwavia, Prince of Televania. Isn't this wonderful? Did it come to you?
Well, it came to us. It's from Dorothy Bullitt. Out in, did you know where?
No.
Seattle.
Why, for goodness sake, K-I-N-G, TV.
That's right.
Call letters?
They're stationed out there, so that's why it spells King, K-I-N-G. Is that one?
To all his loyal subjects, greetings. May I read it?
Oh, sure, yes.
Be it known to all ye who sojourn between the two oceans that we, the Right Royal King TV, do send our affectionate salutations to our friends in the land of Kuklapolitania, from all the inhabitants of King's Kingdom, which lies between San Francisconius, would that be right?
Mm-hmm.
The frozen water, the city of the Great Salt Lake. Now this one stops me.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
That's our Old English spelling.
Oh. And, Mare Pacificum,
Mm-hmm. That means the Pacific Ocean.
Know ye that...
Mara
Pacificum. That we do hereby bestow on Princess Fran, Prince Kukla, and Prince Ollie in recognition of their contribution to the welfare and good cheer of our subjects, and for the love and loyal following they have aroused in our hearts and in the hearts of our people. This our royal portrait, and these crowns and scepters we got.
Crowns and scepters we got.
Symbols of our royal favor by which they are accorded all rights and privileges in King's Kingdom, of which they are hereby made honorary citizens.
Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, yes.
From all the way from Seattle, Washington.
Isn't this wonderful?
Mrs. Bullitt brought them herself.
She did?
And she was here visiting us last
Could I see them?
I think so. I'll go looking for the crown. You have a lovely crown.
Have I?
Where's Ollie? Have you seen Ollie anywhere?
Oh, this will be the first time I ever got a crown. I've been in so many contests.
Ollie! Ollie! Where
Oh,
is
that'd be
Ollie?
wonderful. Well, where would he be? Did you see him, Lynn?
No, I haven't, Fran.
Jack?
No, I haven't, Fran.
Oh,
No,
Ollie.
wait. Doggone prong. Look.
It's beautiful, but it's a little jaunty, isn't it?
Well, I'm kind of a jaunty king.
Well, yes, you are.
That's not yours. That's Fran.
Oh, is that mine?
That's your crown.
Oh, wait a minute. That's for me. I saw it.
No, it's for Fran. You've just abdicated.
Is it really for me? May I try it on?
Please do.
I thought that was my crown.
Is it on straight?
Looks lovely, Fran.
It's not a bit uneasy either. I always thought they said.
Comfortable.
Beautiful. Feels wonderful.
Look just like
How do I look, Ollie?
You look like a queen or a princess.
Really?
You look like when knighthood was in flower.
Don't you two, you get crowns?
Oh, we have little crowns, too. They're very cute little crowns. Don't dare bring them up.
No.
No.
How come? Why can't we have ours up here?
Well, I didn't get a chance to dull them down. You see, in very bright, shiny objects play havoc with certain bright, shiny television tubes.
The electronics could fix those up.
Well, there are certain things that are beyond the realm of electronics.
Buelah should have had a go at them.
I know she should have. As I say, there's certain things even beyond
You
the realm
kids
of
can wear
Buelah.
mine. I'll trade. You want to wear my crown a while?
Oh, I'd like to. But
Why, sure.
No, don't. I think it looks best on you, Fran. I think we ought to do a play.
With about crowns?
Here's a scepter.
Oh, look at the lovely scepter.
Oh,
Isn't that beautiful?
wonderful?
Oh, say. Bring it up, Coop.
Is it that long?
Yeah, it's real long.
Oh. Doesn't show, no.
Caught on the top.
Oh, then, oh.
There, it's caught on the hook.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, it's lovely. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Here's your scepter.
Oh, do I get to have this, too?
Yeah.
We have little ones. Here's yours, Ollie.
This is really my day, isn't it? You got a little one. Wonderful.
Stick it in like that, you look like Carmen.
I don't want to look like Carmen. I want to look like a prince or a princess or a king or a queen or a royal duke or...
Why don't we do a play? Why don't we do a medieval play? You know, Ollie, this reminds me of the time when I see that crown. This reminds me of the time when I first met you, when we first did these wonderful, wonderful plays. Remember, Fran, you remember... Franny?
Hmm? Excuse me. Thank you.
Come back to Earth.
Yeah, I will.
You remember when we did St. George and the Dragon?
Oh, yes, you did that beautifully.
I remember that. Yes, sir.
You certainly were great. That was your first bid at stardom,
Well, it
wasn't
was my first chance. Yes, I remember. They gave me just a small part, but boy, I
Oh,
patted it.
well, you made the best of it.
It was just a walk-on, but believe me, the whole scene revolved around me.
Well, it did develop into quite a thing.
Let's do St. George and the Dragon today. I'll be St. George, and you can be the princess, and you can be...
No, Coop. That
You wanna
old
do
hat, that's past. That was 10 years ago.
I know, but a lot of people...
I don't
know.
want it. No, no. As a matter of fact, the whole thing is a great. It's under. Everybody is suffering under a misapprehension. The
You mean
play.
you didn't do the play at all?
No, we did the play.
Oh.
But you see, the thing is not historically correct. It's been colored. The whole legend.
Oh, I don't believe so, Ollie.
No, that's the way...
No,
That's really
no,
right.
no, I happen to know. You know that Aunt Dorothy just got back from her sabbatical leave. And she, while she was on her sabbatical, she got her doctor's degree. At least she was writing her theme for her doctor's degree. Or was it her master's? Was it her master's or her doctor's? I don't know. Well, whatever it was, she was writing a thesis. And this thesis is a very famous thing now among dragondom. And it's called The History of Dragons from Earliest Times Down to the Present Day.
Mm-hmm.
And in it, there is an account of the St. George episode.
Well, you know, it'll make a great deal of difference whether it's her doctor's or her master's, because she might not have known as much in one case or the other.
Well, whatever it is, she has authenticated the fact. Dragons came out on the short end of that deal. And I want to tell you something. Not that the dragon in St. George and the dragon was a relative of mine. However, he is a member of the dragon family. And I am not a linear descendant, but just the same, there was an awful lot of hokum in that story.
Well, I don't know.
Yes, it blackened the name of dragons for many centuries. And it wasn't true. The dragon wasn't like that. He was a very nice fellow. And it was just a minor little episode that was built up by idle gossip.
Well, she surely had a bad name in the community at the time.
Well, he surely did, but it wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault at all. It was idle gossip. You remember the stories about witches in Salem.
Yes.
We all know that that's outmoded and ancient history. That's just a superstition.
That's right. That's really
Well,
true.
yes, I guess so.
Well, it's the same with St. George and the dragon. That was a simply mistaken identity. The dragon hadn't caused all that trouble at all. It was blamed on the dragon because he was ugly.
He was.
He wasn't, he wasn't as good looking as some dragons. And so they blamed it on him. And this girl, the princess, you see, she also was a very ugly girl.
Well, I'm not going to play that part then.
Oh, no, wait. This girl actually was a very ugly girl, you see, and nobody would marry her. So the king invented this story, see? This story that the dragon was going to gobble her up or some silly nonsense like that. And what happened? Well, it blackened the name of dragondom. And this St. George fellow, I suppose he didn't know the whole story at all. He didn't know the plot. And he
I guess
came
if
in.
they thought if he'd gobble her up, he really must be a character.
Certainly, and he came in, and there was a big fight, and it wasn't a fight at all. He chased the poor dragon all around. The dragon succumbed to just, well, he was short-winded. And he was rather old.
He certainly wasn't any real relative.
No. Oh.
Well, anything more?
Well, just that I don't want to do St. George the Dragon.
Well, there goes our most important character.
And there goes the whole play, and we've got the crowns and the scepter and the music and everything all set. And it could be very beautiful. A beautiful medieval pageant in full color.
Ollie, why don't you do it and just play that it's a character part? The leading part? Ollie?
This would be your chance
Yes,
to
this
change the entire notion of this story.
We could kind of do your Aunt Dorothy's conception.
Yes.
Could I play the king?
No.
Dragon?
Play
Yes.
well, I think you should really
You
play
could, by your starting performance, you could change the entire thing, revolutionize the entire world history.
Yes.
Think so?
And instead of being the ugly girl, I'll have just millions of suitors, and you'll be lucky if you get in at all.
Okay, kids, I'll go along with it.
Well, now we have to see. Who will be,
Well, there has to be the Queen Mother and the Queen Father and the King Father, the Queen Mother, and the Princess Sister. No, the...
how is that again?
Wait a minute. The King Father. The
Right,
King.
The king.
That's right, the King.
I want to be the king.
No, you're going to be the dragon.
You'd be.
Then there's the Queen Mother. That's the one, the Queen Mother.
Well, I'm not going to play that part. That's a silly
Well, you
part.
don't have to
oh,
play
no, that's
that.
a ridiculous part.
I might as well take this off until time
Right.
comes. And I
Th-
think
then
I'll be
there's-
an only child.
You be the only child.
I'll be an
and
only
then,
child.
then we won't have the other princesses.
That's
There
right.
weren't any other princesses anyway.
Okay, well, that makes it simpler. Well, should we get going?
I'm ready.
Yes, I guess we could.
I don't have to put any makeup on.
Well, have you got costumes?
Yes, I'll have something I can use.
All right, now let me see. You go get your costume ready. And Jack, have you got some march music there and everything?
Processional, yes.
And now if we could get a horn or something. A horn, or we need page or something. And we need my shield and my... And don't forget, Fran, we do, thee and thou and wouldst and, all that kind of language.
All right.
It's going to be this will be fun. I've never done one of these before. Well, I guess we better get ready. Cecil Bill, you can be the page boy. Oh, he's already been hearing about it. All right? Let us commence.
Would you send for Her Royal Highness, the Princess Frances, and also ask the Queen Mother to come in? We are having a special meeting of the court.
Father,
My dear little girl. My, you look lovely, Frances.
thank you.
My dear little girl, I have called. Where's your mother?
Beulah catches you and that, she'll have a fit.
Well, she's not here today.
I don't think so. My mother is at the afternoon meeting of the Pinochle and Handwork Society.
Oh, my dear, I have grave news for you today. You remember the dragon that is... Oh, I wish your mother was here. She could help you. This is going... Brace yourself, my dear. This is a great trial.
Oh?
Remember that wicked dragon that's been hanging around the neighborhood lately?
Oh, Father, has he returned?
Yes, he's returned. He's not only returned, but he's asking for you.
No, Father, no.
Are you all right, my dear?
Yes, I'm all right.
It's very dramatic and
I know.
frightening.
No, Father, no.
Yes, my dear, yes. Unfortunately, I have that announcement to make, and, my gracious, I don't know what's happened to all the other young ladies that he's asked for, but, oh, I never thought it would come right here to the palace steps. I wish your mother were here.
Hello, kids. Hello, dear. How are you?
Oh, Mother.
Where did you get my cape?
Oh, Buelah, we just borrowed this.
What?
Now, come on. Play.
Honestly, if you
He
so
won't.
much...
He won't hurt the cake.
Where are you?
Well, I'm here.
Boggy. Hmm?
How'd the pinochle game come
What?
out?
I won.
Good.
Well, what's the trouble?
Oh, Mother, tragedy has struck.
Oh, you poor child.
No, your
Me?
daughter's over here.
Tell her,
Well, hello,
Father.
dear.
Buelah, listen, this is important. This is a very important part of the plot.
Hmm?
I'm not going to play if you're not going to play fair.
I'll play.
My dear, a great tragedy has just struck the palace. The dragon.
Oh, how's he?
Buelah, learn your lines.
I played pinochle with him this afternoon.
This is
The
a
dragon, my dear, this is very serious. The dragon has
certainly
asked for our daughter.
No, not that.
Yes.
Anything but that.
Oh, this isn't right. This isn't the way it goes at all.
I didn't want this part in the first place.
Well, believe me, if there'd been anybody else handy, you wouldn't have had it either. We had to have your cape.
She says. Well, I think I'll go to my room. Go to play a little solitaire. Hope you kids can work out the problem all right together.
You'll have to stay.
Why?
Well, I don't know why, but you'll have to stay because you're supposed to be in it. You're in the first act, and the first act isn't over yet.
Well, give me that line again.
My dear. My dear, the dragon has asked for our daughter.
Ah!
Now,
I must carry your mother to her room.
That's what I wanted.
Looks to me like...
Well, my dear, there's only one thing you can do. You will have to do it or he will destroy the entire village. I will issue a proclamation to the effect that if the young man of some nobility, a young knight will come to your rescue and save you from the dragon.
We'll give him the palace, mortgage and all.
Yes. And, then, and your hand in marriage.
And Mother, too. Throw her in.
Well, I suppose that's as good a way as any to get rid of her. Well, my dear, you go take your place at the appointed hour and wait there for the dragon. But be not afeard. If the young prince does not come along to save you, I'll send your mother. She'll
Good.
fix the
We'll
dragon.
serve him right.
Well, where did you get that?
My dear girl, I'm the king. Please bow when you come here.
Oh, really? This is ridiculous. Well, now, when do we get into the wonderful dances when the Sultan comes in?
My dear lady, you're in the wrong play.
Oh, dear, I thought this was the Kukla Opera House.
Well, hear ye, hear ye. If there's any young knight anywhere in the kingdom of Kukla, well, whatever kingdom it is, I do declare I don't know why I get myself into these things. I'm so much better at making the speeches out front. I'm getting on with it. Oh, if there's any young knight who will rescue the princess and save her, well then, do it now or forever hold your peace. Oh, fanfare. Fanfare! I'll go off without a fanfare.
I'll be right there. Be right with you. Meanwhile, there approacheth the village.
How can that be?
I am in time. Hope I am not too late to save this lovely princess. I have heard everywhere of her lovely beauty. Oh, my. Ooh. The king should have his roads paved. I'm certainly glad I'm test driving my little 50 Ford. Yes, sir. These wonderful new foam rubber seat cushions certainly give me a lot of comfort. Oh, wait till I get that old dragon and I save the princess. We'll go off on our honeymoon in my 50 Ford. Get all her luggage in and all her wonderful clothes because we have extra wide doors in my 50 Ford. What we can't get inside the car, we'll put in the luggage compartment. A lot of room there, too. Put her mother in the luggage compartment. Oh, that wonderful sound-conditioned lifeguard body. Ah. And you know something else about my little 50 Ford? It's got a midship ride. That's what eases the road bumps. I thank goodness I have it. The roads are very bad. When I'm king of this country, I'm going to repair them. Bad roads like this can cause accidents, you know that? Very, very, very against accidents. When I get to be king, I'm going to pass a rule there can't be any accidents. Yes, sir. Well, here I am. Oh, there. I guess I'll swing around here and park my 50 Ford. And then, let's see, I've got my sword back here somewhere. I guess I'll put that in the luggage compartment. Well, I'll park my 50 Ford, and then I'll surprise the princess. I'll wait till I see the dragon, then I'll rush out and surprise him. You have to be up here bemoaning your fate now.
Oh, woe is me. Oh, dreadful fate. Oh, cruel day. Oh, hapless me. How long?
Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Something bothering you? That's too bad.
The dragon coming to get me.
Serious? Lucky fellow. You're a pretty good looker. A dragon? Are you the one?
I'm the princess.
You're the princess?
Who are you?
I'm the dragon.
You're the dragon? I thought you were a very fierce kind of fellow.
I'm just kind of lonely. And every year I advertise in the paper for someone to come and keep me company. I don't have anybody to cook for me or wash for me.
Oh, you poor fellow.
My socks have holes in them, and
Oh.
I'm suffering from malnutrition because all I...
You are thin.
Yes, I don't get much to eat except a stale crust of bread once in a while. I'm a very lonely fellow, and I live in a beautiful palace. I have badminton courts and a trout stream for private trout fishing and everything. And it's very unhappy. But the thing is, I get these lovely girls that come, and they're going to be my housekeeper and help me and everything. And I figure maybe they'll be good sport and go fishing with me. And they come and...
Go.
Right away, they get the name in the paper, you see, because of all the publicity that the king is running. He has quite a fine agency, you know.
Well, he had a paper at one time.
Yeah, and then they get a movie contract, and off they go.
Gone.
Yeah, and they change their name, and nobody ever hears from them again. Oh, well, I shouldn't be talking to you. You're a princess. I had no idea you would be answering the ad today.
Oh, well, I just feel very differently about you than I thought I was going to.
I never thought that a royal princess would be speaking to me like this and being so nice to one so lowly.
Well, as a matter of fact, I've just decided to issue a royal proclamation telling my sentiments concerning you. Thou swell, thou witty, thou sweet, thou grand,
Wouldst kiss me pretty, wouldst hold my hand. Both thine eyes are cute too, what they do to me.
Hear me holler, I choose a sweet lollapalooza in thee. I'd feel so rich in a hut for two.
2 rooms I'm sure, would do give me just a plot of
not a lot of land. And
thou swell, thou witty, thou grand. Well, I'll be doggone.
It's a small world.
Well, it
isn't
certainly is, and it's a
Oh.
wonderful treat to meet someone as charming and lovely as you. And you're not interested in the movies or the television.
No.
You'd be.
Passing fancy.
Wouldn't that be great?
I'm just a home girl at heart.
Oh, may I kiss you on the cheek?
I wish you would.
Here I come.
Unhand that girl, you foul villain! I am going to slay you!
Oh, no,
George! George, take it easy. We're going to have to change our plans,
What?
George.
My dear, stand aside! Stand aside!
No.
I don't want you to look at this.
Please, desist.
What do you mean?
I have just found a beautiful friend.
Me?
No, I'll always be a sister to you, George. But I have found a new and wonderful companionship. We're all going to go and live dragon retreats.
No. Well, sir, I'd like to meet this fellow if he's so grand and wonderful.
I know you like him. I don't know his first name. I think I'll call him Oliver.
Well, call him.
Oliver.
Yes,
What?
my dear. Out! Yes, my dear.
I want you to know George, an old friend of the family.
Hello, George. Don't point, George. Not polite.
I know we're going to be a jolly threesome.
Well, you're not such a bad old fellow anyway.
I'm not old. Yes, sir. Is this you? Who is this fellow?
He's, we were...
I'm her brother.
Yes, he's my No, you're not my brother.
Well, you said you were going to be my sister.
Oh, well, yes. Well, you can be my brother.
All right. I'm her brother.
Well, good. Let's all go over to my palace and we can you have a big, wonderful dinner. You can cook. And
I've got my 50 Ford. All we have to do is to get into it, and there's plenty of room for all three of us. We'll just drive right down to the palace.
oh boy, that'll be
Leave
great.
us do.
Oh, at last I've found buddies,
Oh.
and I won't be lonely and
No.
unhappy anymore.
No, never.
Oh.
I'm going to issue a royal proclamation. Your Ford dealer says,
Check your car.
Check accident.
You might expect beauty like this and comfort and flashing performance like this from America's most expensive cars. And yet this big new Ford is truly economical. When you see it, when you drive it, when you compare it, you'll find it hard to believe that so fine a car could cost so little to buy, to run, to maintain. Yes, before you buy any car at any price, it'll pay you to test drive the brilliant new 1950 Ford.
This is Bert Tillstrom, thanking you on behalf of all the Kuklapolitan players. As Fletcher might say,
Thanks. Oh, yeah, thanks very much indeedy.
Remember, before you buy any car at any price, first test drive the one fine car in the low price field, the 1950 Ford. Kukla, Fran and Ollie came to you from Chicago.
NBC Television.